Oh my god, look at this, a video in the same month. Don't get too excited, it's another update video. I just wanted to talk to you guys about a few things that's been kind of bugging me, specifically with just myself in general. For the longest time, and I think if you've been following me for as long as you have, you understand what I'm going to talk about. I've been constantly trying to get into the ball of just doing things when it comes to creating content on YouTube, doing things on this platform, making a living as a video editor, and, well, now a writer, and I'm getting back into voice acting. Though not the best, I ended the year on my terms. And I think genuinely, I got rocked to my core with 2024 due to one particular event. But I wanted to talk to you about this. Scott Henson was a wrestler and also one of the hosts from Adam's YouTube channel with Adam and Pals and stuff like that. One of the Twilight brothers, you know. June 15th, 2024 was the day that Scott Henson was taken away from us. And it was reported the day after. And I want everyone to understand. I love Scott. He was very much one of, if not the greatest Canadian professional wrestler to ever walk on this goddamn earth. Now, I'm not saying this as a hyperbole, and I'm not going to ignore that there's Bret the Hitman Hart, there's Owen Hart, there's Edge, there's Christian. None of them, in my opinion, compared to Scott Henson. This man was my friend. This man was my brother, and he did everything that he could to get back into that ring and do what he had to do. He was one of the few people, because there are still people out there that don't think I can do this shit, that genuinely believe that I could be a wrestler. And that's something that even gets me more fucked up, because he was my friend and he believed in me. Even though I didn't have the money to get to wrestling school, I don't have the means or the hold of other professional wrestlers out there. He told me something that I'll never forget. He told me that Sarian Softpaws, another very good professional wrestler from Canada, a great wrestler, a good person, he told me that he never really got the training. And the fact that him and Scott were such a good tag team and were genuinely decent human beings and good wrestlers gave me hope that I could do this. That gave me hope that I could continue to do what I'm doing right now. And for me to see that my friend died, it absolutely breaks my heart that I didn't do what I should have done. So I've made it a vow. I've made it a promise this would be the year that I would get into wrestling school and that I would join an indie fed and that I would start my wrestling dream in 2025. Now I understand my audience does not care about wrestling. On Twitter, on YouTube, no one gives a fuck about professional wrestling, and I understand that. But this is something that I have to do. This and many other goals of 2025 is what I am setting myself into. I'm not going to be world heavyweight champion. There's no way in hell they're going to book a guy with 3,000 subscribers on YouTube and 1,000 followers on Twitter to be the fucking guy of this indie fed. But I am going to make an attempt. I'm going to have my first match, and I'm going to have to drastically change my body from inside out and be as healthy as I could possibly be in order to get this done. I failed Scott in a way, I think. And the fact that he's no longer here and that I will never get to wrestle him in a wrestling ring gives me nothing but shame. And I can't continue without getting that out of the way and to trying this fucking whole thing all over again with YouTube. I am going to be more competent when it comes to making videos this year. I am going to be more competent into getting client stuff done, and I am going to learn more editing software because I want to believe in myself as being the best editor in the world. And that is fucking stupid to say that. It is absolutely moronic to say that. But I want to believe it. I want to believe that I'm the best, even if I'm not even close to being good. I could be a good editor, but I don't know if I'm a great editor. no matter what my friends have told me, no matter what my clients, past, present, and future have told me, I need to get better. And I want to have a drastic change in my workflow. So I've set some goals this year. I have stated over and over and over again that I need to get healthier and I need to get better. So as of this year, I have decided I am going to be losing my weight and getting to at least 220 pounds before the end of 2025. That is something that I have been trying to really get into working on, and I genuinely do believe and hope that I can actually get through this and that I can get this done. Another goal is that I'm going to be streaming more and I'm going to be making actual stream highlights. Now, I've made it no secret before that I've been inspired to just do streaming highlights and Let's Plays because of Lythero, and I also want to try and bring that type of style to my YouTube channel because Lythero is a very, very big inspiration of mine as an editor and as a content creator as a whole. The Let's Play genre is fucked. Let's just be honest with ourselves. And I know I'm not gonna probably ever make it to 100,000 views or whatever the fuck, but I know for a fact, and I know in my heart I can at least be somewhat of a mediocre F-tier YouTube guy. So let's try to make this goal to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of this year. And also 3,000 subscribers for the Watch Some Stuff channel, because I'm going to be uploading more content on Watch Some Stuff as well. I already have an idea that I've been tinkering with while it's not just normal movie commentaries and show commentaries. I have a few people that I'm very interested in having on the show, and I have ideas of what I want to do with other inspirations like Scott Kramer with his video, but that's all I'm going to say for right now. So with all of that being said, what were the positive things I was able to do as a content creator, and what were the positive things I was able to just do for myself? Well, as of right now, I am actually somewhat close to my goal. As of this recording, I have weighed myself a couple days ago. I am now 239 pounds. I have not been in the 230s since high school. Now, 239 is kind of lame, and I could probably get back to 240 if I just ate a goddamn cheeseburger right now. But I'm happy that I was able to do this. I may make some tweets or Insta posts or whatever about my progress, like exercising and stuff. What I've been able to do as of right now, since I have very limited space and time, I've been doing at least 2 sets of push-ups every single day, or at least I've been trying to. I do forget sometimes, but hopefully I'll start going from 10 to 20, 30 push-ups or whatever, so I can really get there. And I want to start running and jogging more and swimming more as well, because I used to swim a lot, but then the moment that the weather got all messed up, I just completely stopped and just didn't swim again. And I hope to change that with 2025. I think the last thing that I should say is, if you've watched all of these videos before, I want to say thank you. I know that the last video did absolute dog shit because it was just a compilation of a YouTuber that you don't care about. And I also just want you to understand that it's important to me that I do these new things. I'm going to try and finish up Sonic Adventure, and I'm going to try and do more things with the YouTube channel with the game highlights like I said before. But I do genuinely have to thank you. Every time you've watched a video, every time that you've replied to a tweet, every time that you've just wondered if I was okay on Discord, every single time that any one person has donated to this goddamn bullshit, and these are the names of the people that have donated, that have helped me out through the past, present, and future, it means the world to me. They've literally been helping me with my family, me with my bills, and my rent, and all that other stuff, and I want to continue to do that and support you. I want to at least start saving up money very soon, because we're not doing too great in the place that we're currently living in, and I want to start saving up and getting the fuck out of here and living a better life. But you have no obligation to donate to the coffee. If you would, that would be fantastic, and it would help me out a lot. It would help out my family a lot. But yeah, this was just me venting and saying what I wanted to do. I'm probably not even going to edit that much, aside from putting the names on the screen and everything. All of those very sexy names. You can get your name on there if you donate to the coffee. Every dollar gets the name to be bigger or whatever. I want to start setting up a goal system for coffee and Patreon and stuff like that. but I need to get better at a lot of things in order to do something like that, to get you a gift, to get you nice merch, or whatever the fuck. Merch, that's never gonna fucking happen unless I start wrestling, and even then, that'll probably be very scarce. But I guess the goal for 2025 is for me to be a better version of the current self that I am. This has been a long one, and I didn't mean for it to get this bad, this real, but I think with the people that I mentioned, like Scott Henson, and with the fact that I've been like not mentally well for a very long time, I think those were the important things to talk about. I want to start getting better at making content. I want to start doing better with my clients. I want to start doing better with everything that I've been working towards, because one of these days I'm just going to break down, and I don't know if I have the strength to get back up. I hope and I pray to whatever benevolent God is up there that people understand that I'm trying to really improve myself, and that I will improve, and that I won't let any of you down. So if you watched this towards the end, thank you. I love every single one of you, and I'm going to be sending this video to people that I care about a lot, as well as have my audience just watch this. I don't like to get vulnerable, especially not on the internet, because vulnerability and the internet do not fucking go together unless you have like a decent fan base that aren't complete assholes. I barely have a fan base, so this could just be one click away from saying honesty and vulnerability on YouTube, cringe. But I do genuinely hope that one of these days I can look at myself in the mirror and say, I'm happy with what I did. I ended 2021 with actually getting 3 of my long-term goals to being to where I need to be. I worked on an animated show, and I'm going to continue to work on another animated show, the same one. I was able to voice act in an animation for the first time in my life, not animatic, not some fucking trailer, a goddamn bona fide video, an animation, and I was in it. And I got to write and get paid to write for videos. So that's 3 of the goals that I was able to do. Can I get the other goals done? Who knows? But I know for a fact that I am going to make 2025 my year. And if not, there's always next year. I am going to be 30 in the year of our Lord 2026. And I am not going to fucking let my depression stop me. And I am not going to let fate stop me. Because the only thing that I know is that I will get into that ring. I will make it to a substantial amount of subscribers by the end of this year. At least break the fucking 3,000 mark. That should be the fucking goal. Jesus Christ. I've been 3,000 subscribers for fucking 5 years. But, again, we'll see what we can do. Thank you all for watching. I'll try not to be a vulnerable fucking baby. This is just probably a lot of word vomit. And I am not going to edit this or anything. This is just going to be me venting low-key, but just an update on what I want to do for 2025. If you have listened to me bitch and complain, I apologize. But thank you. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.